Cold and damp.
Cold and damp. Yeah.
Heat really out of it.
You're going out of it. Like, is it quite expensive to run the house? Or
As soon as you turn the heaters off, the rooms are just cold again. And now we turn the radiators on, and they're literally still warm like a few hours later, which is nice.
Once we had the letter off Welsh, straight on the phone.
Yeah.
Our son, every night he's lying in bed coughing, and he's been sick because of the coughing, and that's from the damp getting to his chest. Obviously, as a mother, that's hard for you to deal with, knowing that your kids are ill because of where you are. Mold, yeah, definitely.
Heat stayed in the house.
Condensation has improved within the house as well. Yeah.
Simple and quick.
Simple and quick.
No hassle at all.
It was for us, wasn't it? It's like, oh, are they just going to stick like this like thin little like board on and that's it sort of thing? And then when we saw everything that was happening, we were like, oh my god, it's
proper.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, the builders were like, oh, can you feel the difference? Can you feel the difference? It's like, yeah, we can feel the difference. Yeah, it was amazing, really, wasn't it? Straight away. And my dad came up the other day, and he said it's amazing. He said he could tell the difference straight away as soon as he walked in the house, how much warmer it was. We had really bad wind yesterday, and I had to leave the Raven go out, so that meant we didn't have no heating going through the house.
Right.
And it was still warm without the Raven being lit this morning. So if that wasn't done and we didn't have the Raven lit, we'd be freezing in there. To have it still be warm is amazing. It really is amazing. It sounds silly because
marvellous.
What a bit of heat can do, really, I suppose, in your home, because nobody likes to be cold, do they? Let's be honest, nobody wants to be cold.
Not at all.
Excellent service.
I
thought,
Brilliant.
Happened so quick.
Yeah.
No hassle at all.
That's at all. Nothing. Can you not find anything at all?
No, I can't.
No, we can't find a fault at all. Like the one lad, the younger lad, he was playing with her, chasing her around the house and stuff, and she was loving it, he was loving it, and it was just, I could get on and do some work.
Oh, brilliant. She had like babysitters
and it was hellish good it was. I tried keeping her away as much as I could, but she just wants to get involved as well, they were quite happy to let her do it as well. Like usually you have people come to the house and they take no interest in the kids, it's like they don't exist, and it's when you have people come to your house, it's like my kids are here as well, so
so you've got it.
do you know what I mean? The more you mingle and interact, it's like the easier it is, the more comfortable you feel around people as well when they're okay with the kids, if you know what I mean. I'm constantly, it feels like as soon as I've done one room, I have to do the other room again to keep on top of the mould, because I don't want nobody coming to our house and seeing mould all over the place. That's not what you want, is it? Especially with your kids as well.
Healthy, is it?
It's not healthy for them, so I try and keep on top of everything. Hopefully, now we've had this done, I can leave it maybe a couple of years and not have to do it every few months.
Yeah.
Which would be nice.
Oh, God,
and I can spend my time doing better things.
Get it done.
Do it.
As soon as possible.
Yeah.
Honestly, do it.
Yeah. Just get it done.
Just seriously get it done.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
It's a hell of a difference.
Yeah. So just the windows will go on.
No hassle at all.
No hassle at all. So I like to hear. They've been quite clean then, and
they we've like moved the sofa to the one side and just sheeted it all up, and they put like plastic, like cling film it was on the floor where they're walking, and just simple. Like we've been here 2 years now, and this about the third time we decorated now because the wall's been that damp.
Yeah,
we're just glad to get something tidy done. This room was hellish damp. It was stinking in the winter.
Was that just coming out like black on the walls then, or was that like
was black?
Right.
Yeah. This is the first thing I did. The boys' bedroom.
Okay.
This is a hell of a damp wall again.
Okay.
But hopefully it's sorted it all out.
How would you like to be enjoying a cosy, warm home in the next 4 weeks? not having to worry if the damp on your walls is giving your family asthma or respiratory illnesses ever again. And how nice would it be, saving hundreds on lost heat escaping through the solid walls of your home? We are currently helping people get free internal wall insulation. And if you qualify for this, the government is also providing grants for things like a free ground source heat pump. This means if you qualify, you could get your home insulated and a new renewable heating system installed, and all paid for by a scheme called ECO, which is funded by the big 6 utility companies. The harsh reality is that some people in rural areas live in very cold homes with poor heating and bad insulation, which can cost thousands to put right. So along with rising fuel costs, this can be a painful situation. Hello, my name is Nikki from Rural Energy Saving Grants, and I'm going to share with you 3 things. 1. How we can arrange to get rid of damp and cold in your home for good. 2. We are going to show you how the process works, even in homes with unique features and funny shaped walls. 3. And finally, introduce you to some of our customers who share their experience of working with us. Let's begin. But first, what type of home do you live in today? Is it Home A, drafty, often freezing cold, where you're constantly tormented by damp walls, getting to your clothes, ruining paintwork, and affecting your family's health? Or is it Home B, which is cosy, dry, and efficient to run, always a pleasure having people round, and safe for the family to live in? You rarely need to consider heating costs because your home doesn't waste heat. Your home is always toasty and warm. So what makes the difference between house A and B? It's almost always insulation and proper ventilation of the property. Did you know that heat loss through a solid wall property wastes over 45% of your heating cost? Did you also know that there are many serious health problems that can be caused by the damp in your home? Quoting a World Health Organization report which states there is sufficient evidence of an association between indoor dampness, related factors, and a wide range of respiratory health effects, including respiratory infections, upper respiratory tract symptoms, cough, wheeze, and dyspnea. So don't let your family become a statistic. There is now a way of getting away from the Home A scenario and get a much more efficient, damp-free home like Home B. And don't worry either if your walls aren't perfectly straight, or if there are some unique features you would like to hang on to. Neil Bancroft from Skelder Farm, Skipton, had these same exact concerns. Take a look.
Biggest problem is that the walls are all apart from being faced, they're rubble, and you could feel them. They were cold to touch, all the walls on the outside of the property, and you can notice the difference already. As soon as the curtains have gone on, it's made a massive difference. I think my only fear was about losing some of the features in the house, but I think we've managed to keep them fairly well, really. But it's also a small price to pay for having a lot warmer house. Yeah, definitely already. Yeah, we have. I mean, there's not a lot of heat in the house other than the open fires and things. Bits of storage heaters, but you can noticeably tell. Yeah. I mean, I know it's not been the coldest of winters, but you could tell in this house when it's cold. You definitely can. Yeah, we've gone through very quickly. I think we're only a couple of weeks from talking about it to it happening. Yeah. I was the only person daft enough to let you in before Christmas. We've been able to talk to anyone whenever we wanted to, so suited, yeah.
Is it good?
Not a problem at all, yeah. No, not a problem. From the obviously you have to decorate again, I'm more than happy. I think there's not a lot of point doing anything else to a heating system unless you're going to go and do this, really, because it's just it's just going to keep the heat, even without a great heat source in this house. It's made a noticeable difference, and yeah, if you could get this grant, anyone else, then yeah, I go for it. Yeah. When they first came, first day, they put the jumpers on when they came in this. By the end of it, they've had to open windows.
You're maybe wondering, how? Why? Well, it's all down to government's eco scheme. For years now, such schemes have been replacing boilers, topping up loft insulation, funding solar systems, and many more renewable energy saving measures. You can see it's an extensive and highly efficient process using the most modern techniques and technology. The grant covers all fitting, plastering, electrical works, plumbing, cleaning, etc., and is guaranteed for 25 years. Just be aware the only things that are not included are redecorating and fitting of windowsills and skirting boards. So if you're looking to take care of damp once and for all and massively improve the efficiency of your home, you're definitely in the right place, and today might be your lucky day. This scheme will create a fantastic, cosy and healthy living environment for you and your family. And it doesn't matter who you are, as long as you or someone in your home meet the qualifying criteria, you will be eligible for this grant. That's landlords, homeowners and tenants. Right now we are helping a wide range of people who live in cold and or damp rural homes, but you must be 1. A homeowner or tenant who is keen to take advantage of this grant while it is still available. 2. Open and happy to redecorate once the work is complete. By now you may be wondering if you or your home qualifies for this grant. The unfortunate truth is that not every home qualifies for this scheme, so the first step is to complete the application, and if you and your home qualify, we will contact you in the next 48 hours. How it all works from here. Step 1. If your application is successful, we will need to call you and arrange a survey. Step 2. Once the survey has been carried out and both parties are happy to continue, a bespoke customised system will be designed, ready for installation. Step 3. Installation. Once the installer starts work, it can take a number of days or weeks depending the nature and size of the job. Once you're happy with the work, we can then choose to carry out a further survey to see if you qualify for a free ground source heat pump. If you don't qualify, we are extremely sorry, but thank you for your time. Maybe you could help us by passing this on to someone who may be able to benefit from this grant. We'll give you £100 of Marks & Spencer vouchers for every successful installation you refer to us. Simply ask them to mention your name and we will pop the vouchers in the post once the work is complete. There is only a set amount of funding allocated by the Big Six energy companies, and once their target has been reached, it's over. We are not in the business of scaremongering, but it's my duty to let you know that from past experience, it's a very painful task calling customers when funding finishes without any warning, not knowing whether it will come back or not, all usually dependent on government or EU policy into the future. Please don't let that be you. Get the ball moving ASAP. So complete the 2-minute application below to find out if you and your home qualify.